Are you ready to have your mind blown? Today I'm making an interchangeable necklace. Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's lovely to have you here. If you're new here, my name's Carol, and on this channel I show you how easy it is to make your own jewellery. And if that's something that you would be interested in, then feel free to subscribe to my channel and like the video and ring the bell so that you'll never miss a thing. Okay, so what I'm going to show you today is this necklace that I'm wearing. It's got a little heart on it, and I am going to switch it out just simply by undoing it and adding a new piece. Isn't that cool? So I've got one with a heart and one with a coin. So let's have a look at how you make this necklace. I'll walk you step by step through the instructions as well as talk about everything you need. So here's the dangle for my necklace, and these are all the things that you need. Now I will leave links in the description box below for you for everything that you need, but I will also walk you through it. So I've got a piece of chain here first. This is a 5.5mm twist cable chain, but you could really use any chain for that. I have a toggle clasp, which is really the star of the show here. And this one, it's got a lovely design on it, so it kind of makes it more of a feature. I've got 4 head pins, these are 5 centimeters long. I have a barrel bead. I've got a 26mm coin. I've got a 12mm lobster clasp, a 4mm jump ring, 3 6mm jump rings. And now I've got my beads. I've got a 6x8 rondelle here, which is yellow and white. I have a yellow 6mm faceted glass bead, and I've got a 8x6 faceted glass rondelle. As well, I have a silver rondelle. I have 2 6mm silver balls, and I've got 7 3mm silver balls. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is make the chain portion. So to do that, I am going to take my chain and I'm going to thread on my barrel bead. So just like that. Now I cut my chain at 55 centimeters, but you could make it as long as you wanted. So I'm going to take a 4mm jump ring, and I'm going to take my 2 pairs of chain nose pliers and open my jump ring. And you know what I'm going to say next. If you haven't opened and closed jump rings before, I will leave a link in the description box below for you on how to do that. Popping that onto the chain and popping my clasp on and closing up my jump ring. So that's what I have now. Now I'm going to put my jump ring on the other end. So I'm just taking one of my 6mm jump rings, and this one's already open, and feeding it onto the other end of my chain and closing it up. Make sure it's really well closed because you don't want it to fall off. And I always double check. That's what I have now, and you can just do up your clasp if you want to. Alright, now let's make the dangle. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I'll bring this one over so you can see what we're up to, is I'm going to make the bottom part here. So I'm going to take a head pin, and my head pin's not very straight, but it doesn't matter, just straighten. And I'm going to thread on one of my little balls, my 3mm. Then my 6mm, my rondelle, my coin. Doesn't want to go through there because of that bend, so I'll just straighten it out. And my last of the silver balls, the 6mm one. So that's what I have now. And I'm going to bend the wire at the top. I'm popping my fingernail there so I get a nice sharp bend and pushing the wire over the top of my fingernail so that I have a right angle bend like that. Now I'm going to take my round nose pliers and make a loop. And I don't have much left, I don't actually have a centimetre, so I'm going to make it quite a small loop. If you haven't made loops before, I've also got a video on that, so I will leave a link in the description box for that as well. So that's what I have now. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is make my dangles. So I'm taking another head pin, one of my little 3mm beads, popping it on, taking one of my beads and popping that on, and another 3mm bead. So that's what I have now. Now I'm going to do exactly the same thing, put my fingernail at the top and bend the wire over so that I have a right angle. Now I'm going to take my flush cutters and cut the wire at about 1 centimetre. From the bend. Alright, using my round nose pliers I'm going to make a loop in the top. Let's see. That's what I have. Now I'm going to repeat that with the other 2 beads. So there's my 3 little dangles. Now I'm going to attach them, and if we have a look at the one I already made, I attached it with a jump ring, so I'm going to do that now. Just taking my jump ring and popping on my 3 dangles. Now I put the yellow one in the middle of the other 2, so it really doesn't matter though. It's a bit crooked. I might give it a little bit of an adjustment first. There we go. Okay, and I want to put on my dangle that I've made as well, my big one. What's going on? Whoops. Let's try that again. I might hold them with my pliers. Just doesn't want to go on there, that one. Okay, and I'm going to put on my toggle clasp as well, the circle part of my toggle clasp. Right, and now I'm taking my other pair of pliers and I'm going to close that up. Now it is quite a full jump ring, so I'm going to do it however I can. Okay, so that's what I have now. Now all I need to do is attach the other end of the toggle clasp to my barrel bead, and I'm going to do that with my jump ring, my remaining jump ring, my 6mm one. Thread it through, pop on my loop of my toggle bar and close it. Now you do want to make sure that everything's facing the right way. So if you're right-handed, for example, you want your lobster clasp on your on the right side, then you'll want your toggle clasp facing the right way so that happens. Okay. So now all I need to do is attach my 2 pieces together. And as I said, I have this one that I'm wearing is one that I made just as an example. And that's another one. So this one I made using a foil lined heart, and I've used the same configuration of beads at the bottom and top. But with this one I added an extra little bit of chain, it's just like 3 links of the chain in between the top of the heart and the jump ring. So it just made it a little bit longer. So that's it. So that was nice and easy, wasn't it? An interchangeable necklace. And you could use all manner of dangles for this particular necklace. Just let your imagination go wild and make it your own. Do whatever you like with it. Remember that if you enjoyed this video, to like it, subscribe, and of course ring the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, which is usually about once a week. Also check out our Facebook page and our Instagram, and sometimes we run competitions and things over there. We haven't done a YouTube competition for a while, so that could be coming up too. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you're going to do with this interchangeable necklace idea. And also leave me a comment if you would like me to make a tutorial for these chandelier earrings. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an awesome day.